In today's video, we'll try the best and easiest way to make pizza at home with simple ingredients. Inshallah, we'll try it and it will turn out great. That's it. All I need from you is to get excited with me. So, let's start our video. The first step is to say Bismillah, and we'll need 1/2 teaspoon of yeast, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, 1/2 cup of warm water, and we'll stir. After stirring, we'll leave the mixture aside and we'll need 1 1/4 cups of flour and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Finally, we'll add the mixture we set aside. Now we'll say Bismillah and knead well. After the dough comes together like this, we'll get a bowl, grease it well with olive oil, put the dough in and cover it, and leave it to ferment for 60 minutes. After it ferments, we'll prepare the pizza sauce. You can replace this step with ready-made pizza sauce. We'll need about 800 grams of tomatoes and we'll start cutting them with a knife like this. After finishing the quantity, we'll say Bismillah and put them in boiling water on the stove for 30 seconds. After about 30 seconds, we will turn off the heat, start draining the water, and then easily peel off the skin. We'll cut them like this and start removing the seeds. After finishing the quantity, we'll blend them in a blender without adding water. After it turns into tomato juice, we'll leave it aside, and on medium heat, we'll add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of butter. After the butter melts completely, we'll add 3 grated garlic cloves, 1 medium-sized onion cut into small pieces, and stir everything well to combine. Once its color starts to red like this, we'll say Bismillah and then add the tomato juice along with 1/4 cup of water, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, then 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, optional, 1/4 cup of ketchup, 1/2 teaspoon of thyme, and 1/2 teaspoon of dried basil, and we'll add a pinch of black pepper. Then cover it and leave it on low heat for 30 minutes. Once the sauce thickens like this, we'll turn off the heat. Now, the pizza sauce is ready. After an hour of dough fermentation, we'll sprinkle some flour. We'll put dough. And easily start spreading it into a circle about 30 centimeters. After spreading it into a 30 centimeter circle, we'll lift it onto a parchment-lined baking tray. After placing it on the tray, we'll start folding the edges like this. You can optionally stuff the edges. And this is the desired shape. Now we'll say Bismillah and start adding the sauce. The amount of sauce we've made is enough for 4 pizzas. We'll add mozzarella cheese. We'll add salami. And of course, the toppings are up to you. Lastly, we'll add olives. And this is the final shape. Bismillah, mashallah. It looks really good. For the baking process, we'll place it in a preheated oven set to 220 degrees. We'll leave it in the oven for approximately 10 minutes. We'll be back shortly. We're back after 10 minutes. Look, Bismillah, mashallah. How does it look now? Now we'll say Bismillah and start cutting. Look at this beauty and deliciousness. Honestly, it looks very appetizing. Let's taste it now and see how it is. Bismillah. Honestly, I don't need to describe the taste to you. All I want from you is to try making pizza this way, and inshallah, you'll thank me. And that's it for our video. See you in a new video. Goodbye.